Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Once more, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. Greetings, salutations, and hello, interwebs. This is your friendly online feline neighbor, Tim Tabby, once again bringing you some video game goodness late night with a continuation of Metaphor ReFantazio. Pardon me. Where we left off, we started the game, explored a new fantasy adventure, signed up for the military as a way to infiltrate the ranks so that we could get to the white-haired gentleman without the horns, Grius, as our contact to let him know that the mission to assassinate Luis, the assassin of the past king, as well as the attempted assassination of the king's son that we are fighting for, is a go. We still need to get out of the caverns where we dealt with our traitorous lieutenant that hired us on the ranks only to be fodder for the big monsters running around that they call humans. Escape with his fucking life. Might be a liability, but who knows. And now we're just trying to get out of the caverns. And I fought a dragon last time, and I managed to do it surprisingly well. Mostly because I was paying attention to what was going on and took advantage of that, like the tail swipe. Surprisingly, I realized if everybody's forward before that move, tail swipe, and if I'm back when they're doing the fireballs, my main character's weakness to fire is not as bad and won't cost me a move. Or at least won't add a move. So good things to note. I was trying to see if I could grind a little bit off camera before I came back in, but it turns out, at least in this dungeon, most of the big monsters aren't coming back. A few snakes and slimes did come back on one turn, but it's not plentiful enough to justify grinding in there right now. And I have been told from a good friend of mine that there is a good grinding spot that is coming up shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with the plot and take advantage of that. Let's go indeed. Now,
welcome.
Anything I could buy off of you before? Do you even have anything that I do? Lots of things to sell. Somewhere decent price, because they're selling,
Now then.
Yeah, I'm good on the armor stuff. I have 4 medical herbs. Medicine is actually the one I want the most. We need a few revival medicines, so I think I'll plug in at least 5. Sure, I'll buy some of that. Sold out. We have a good amount of these. This has actually been plentiful, so what I'll do is I'll buy a few more of these, and then I think we're good. Hi there, Kennethan. How you been? Long time. Long time indeed. This is where I fought that dragon and won, and got that nice sword that Strom now has. I betcha it's gonna be a weapon he gets to keep for at least a good chunk of the beginning of this game until I find something better. Alright, let's see. Am I missing any other items before I move along? Seems like I got it all. Alright. Okie dokie, moving on. Look. Isn't that the exit?
All right!
It is! We can finally get out of here! Looks like we can finally breathe easy. At least for a moment.
What?
Oh no. Could it be? The dragon's back for revenge.
Look!
A dragon's roar. And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run! I won't be able to be that loud. Oh, wait. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, I'm controlling this. Wonderful. Why do I not remember Jesse doing this part? Have a sleep with this? Okay.
We actually made it out.
Pardon me, I don't think anyone wants to hear me coughing up a loogie. We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Oh, they're talking. Okay.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
Anime backstory.
Who let these blackguards into the palace?
Hey, Zero. Title drop. Ah.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
Our red-haired maiden from the opening
Nothing more.
You knave!
was definitely important to this story.
You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Oof. Failure.
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Bye-bye.
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this?
Lingering death.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him, and he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
Well, maybe not Luis himself, but whoever works with him.
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For His Highness, for the King, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
A rogue. So is that what he is then? Because I was kind of curious. It says he has no horns, but his ears aren't entirely as long as an elf's. But I don't think he's considered an Elda, since he's got a lot more respect around people. What would he be? So is he a rogue then? I'll have to look that up later.
But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
And it's Tobias, not friend.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted. Alright, let me first... It's pretty too late, let's just get some rest. Might not allow to explore around this cabin? I guess not. Okay, so it's either talk or just go to bed. Beforehand... confirm. The racer match is the one from Rockport. All units called to join pursuit. Suspect remains most wanted. I don't know if that was my best one or not, but whatever.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Strahl and Garrus have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. Phew, I'm exhausted. The magla was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trod. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, or to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination, and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping has taken its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trod. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trod. Betrayed. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, the organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. Terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. Alright, time for sleep. Perfection. Oh, here we go again! I need more juice.
Huh?
I'm
pretty sure
Oh.
I fell asleep.
Okay, talking.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Does that mean I get to have 3 days worth of doing some additional grinding? Hold on just a tick. I'm away from the computer, so to speak. Okay. Alright. All ready then? Let's hit the road. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad.
This place here.
We need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We could wait no longer. Are you ready? I mean, time is in the essence. Make it quick. I mean, he's already said he never wants to go back here. The fort was likely wiped out by the monsters. I think it was all one of Lewis's schemes. Lewis, he's gone too far. We need to reach the royal capital, no matter what.
Let's
This
see.
was the Mountain Forest camp. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's gonna allow me to go anywhere else right now. Let alone have anything open to do
Let's
so.
see.
This place here.
Yep, we're just going to the kingdom then.
Let's go.
Great.
Alright, the Grand
Let's
Trad.
move out.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Yep, we skipped a day and went right into the next day.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Amen.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Indeed.
We both did well to make it out.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that was a choice option. I was just looking down for a second. I guess that worked.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Our red hair maiden.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned.
And as Wrath would probably plug in this little quick video here, you're gonna regret that!
After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains.
Okay, I guess that's right. We're just getting right into the next part of the story before I could do any other type of gameplay.
Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Ukraine, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Yeah, so the next half hour is probably going to be nothing but story, just to let you all know. But hey, that's what I'm here for. On top of the grinding.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Well, I mean, most Persona-like games, Atlas games, are usually exposition heavy anyways. But I know that at this point, this is going to be a lot of storytelling and drama bits about to happen, only because I know what we're about to get into.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Also, I completely forgot, this world has its own version of the Honeybee Inn. Not as grandiose and flamboyant as Final Fantasy VII's made it out to be.
Here we go.
Gears went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Let's see into this man.
Hey!
Advise against any detours right now. Sunshade Rose, just down the stairs on the corner with the carriage ranked right in front of us. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
Aha!
Oh, could it be? You're an elder, correct? I've never seen one of your kind before. I assume you're not from the parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? I see. I must admit, I'm quite jealous of you, Elda. Traveling outside of the city is a most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. Well, I appreciate that you seem to give a care.
Just pathetic.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Closest exposition-heavy game you have played is Walking Dead Season 1. And I still need to play the next seasons. It's just unfortunate I keep hearing it kind of goes downhill after one.
I just want some coin.
Which sucks. So this is Sunshade Road. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
But where is the inn? You suppose we should ask around?
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Okay. Shop in front of the gallows? You think they do well here? Somebody's having a bit of fun. Yeah, okay. Not that way.
What am I supposed to do here?
Interesting goods, but I don't think they'll be much use to us.
Dreadful.
Anybody else want to talk? Huh, he's got his own avatar. He must be important later. The accursed landlord. I told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me.
Hey.
Hey you, fancy a riddle? Fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind heart in this country? No idea. Right up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes.
Well...
By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Road.
Yeah.
Ah, the honeybee. What business might one have there? Okay, well, are you gonna give me any information about where it is? A pathetic woman.
When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. That last Nydia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. Up with your head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. First time we came, there was a hanging here. It was an awful thing to witness. Oh, you won't speak. Okay, who will tell me where to go then?
Idiot peasant.
Out of my sight, filthy little Elda.
Come on!
Someone's shouting from upstairs. Don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong. Permission granted. rats kind of just linger there. Maybe they're its pets? Don't look at me, damn Elder. Alright. Oh, didn't realize there was a path this way.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all
What is
see
it?
you as an easy mark.
Hey, you there?
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on. An elder? I see, so that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. People gather here have a little something in common. An elder like you, purpose like us. I won't pry, but it's safe to say, we've all been through the ringer we have. Okay, well. Certainly feel for you, as long as you don't try to pickpocket me. Murmur, 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 murmur. Oh, hey, it's Geras. Geras, we've heard all the soldiers of the folk are annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade rose in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths off now. Well, it looks like I found it.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
He's eating.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
I'm darting my eyes in the way of, you're not wrong, Strahl.
It's risky, to be sure, but We'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things.
Not unless the man's a monster.
This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
Once again, that video.
You're gonna regret that!
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. And I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Eep.
Look at that.
Hey.
After nothing but the hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grius' daughter, can't you? Sure, you lazy bum. Nah, I kid. Hold on. Door's locked, but it seems no inside. No. There we go. Does this room belong to Grius' daughter, Maria? Doesn't look like it's a guest room. Okay, I guess she must still be downstairs then. Ah, yes she is.
Did you need something?
I can't sleep.
You can't relax? Your job must be hard. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Late night.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this?
I wish.
Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
You have no clue there, little lady. She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
Oh.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond, Maria.
Thank you.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. Cool.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed.
Gave her the sweetest of lies.
Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
In this country, the enlightened king hears the voices of the citizens and protects their way of life.
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help.
Fantasy!
Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place?
Not here.
No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Yeah, this one didn't have the sound effects. Wonder if that was a glitch or if that's meaning to be...
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
And now all I can think of is the scene with Felix just smiling.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Locations of facilities. Press R1 to open the local map. Icons show where the facilities are located. Major facilities like weapon shops, armor, journals.
Let's go.
To get to the Grand Cathedral, we've got to head down Salomio Street and then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help.
All right then.
That's where we want to go, or that's where we want to be.
What is it?
I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to academia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go to academia when I can.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you are all gifted with. About archetypes. I've a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change that may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That, indeed, is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step toward the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be fruitful of opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly virial virtue.
This one's important.
No deadline, 2 ranks. Get increases imagination and hero's essence. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Lewis the Archmage. I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. The act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Why are you helping me?
Why?
Why are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you. Call it a personal wish and an opportunity for mutual benefit.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Lewis.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes.
and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I, too, will share in this growth.
This research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade, such as where this place is, and why the king could find me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories, and ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutual beneficial agreement. No, your memories are going to remind you you're a monster, isn't it? We're helping the wrong person. That would be a very horrible twist if that was true. Already your efforts have done much for my research. Now, there is more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I could show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I've high hopes for you, for your future endeavors.
How good of you to come.
Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set the skills. Does not look like I've inherited anything though yet, so we'll have to come back to that later. Kitty.
That's a good kitty.
Seems to be in a good mood. I think it likes you. Always pet the cat. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
You'll come again, won't?
Back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbity. Oh, there goes Sanity. Oh, the dope, the dope, the dope, the dope, the dope. Okay, one sec. Wrapper. No, don't.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some...
Just pathetic.
Fuck you.
Whatever will I do? Beg pardon?
Awful big britches for an elder.
Closure, closure.
Closure.
Closure. Today is the day of the royal funeral, so the believers have gathered at the Grand Cathedral. If you have need of our services, please be quick about it.
Let us share our faith.
Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify my equipment. Equipment can be taken to the church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and special effects. You can unlock the purify function by raising the wisdom. Equipment that can be purified will be noted, like that sword I bought earlier.
Let us share our faith.
Holy water that excises the demons of illness. Thrilling tintinable. I
hand-sized bell that gently rouses curiosity or consciousness. Purified tea cake. Tranquilizers. Interesting. Okay, well, fuck you then, sir.
All right then. Where to?
Well, look at the price tag. What is that kind of money? I suppose that without one, most people can't cast magic.
Incredible.
This is the latest model of Magic Igniter. I admit, it does have a very high-end feel to it. With an igniter like this, anyone could potentially wield magic, but the price certainly restricts who can get one. At this establishment, we only sell the very best magic igniters in the whole country. There's a policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. First of all, magic igniters are premium, high-end products. Even if I did want to serve you, I couldn't do so without the permission of an association representative.
What?
And just who is a representative? That would be Lady Brigida Lacana. She is also in charge of operations of this igniter shop. I'm guessing the same lady who actually gave us the time of day and also tried to sell us. An igniter, not us.
Give it a fold, I say.
Okay, so I'm going to assume none of these shops are going to even give me a time of day right now either. Let's just move on.
Dreadful.
City's too big. I got carried away and started running down the central street. And now look at me. The Grand Cathedral feels like an eternity away.
Whoa!
Yeah, amazing.
Oh. Let's not.
Yeah, probably a wise idea not to go there.
My oh my.
It's quite fresh.
Sorry to break it to you, but we're planning to close up shop early today. We're in mourning for the king and all.
Oh, well, thank you for it. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my.
All right then. Where to?
What should I do?
People may be floating the royal in for the royal funeral, but I'm not raising prices for a quick reeve. That's how I'm paying my respects to His Majesty.
Amazing. Gone to shite, this has.
Oh, damn it. This is the worst. Looks like there's some bugs mixed in the spices. I can already picture the clamor regular of mine all red in the face, screaming at me. Looks like I'll be down a customer here from now on.
Proper aces. Yeah.
Alright, let's attend the funeral.
Wonderful.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready?
All right.
Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
A man flies in with a big entrance.
The Gaul, what is this?
He's your typical fancy wrestler, coming in with his own theme entrance.
Isn't that the flowers straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Like he
Your
cares.
fool of a king is dead.
Wow, coming out saying it straight out.
Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
And you brought one into the center of the stage. It doesn't matter if you claim it's dead. I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
And how many people are not trying to gank him right now after saying such bull?
What's happening?
Oh, wait, something else is going on. Probably important. That's probably important.
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Oh god, I'm getting Majora's Mask flashbacks.
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Wait, if he said he's the fourth, then the subtitles got that wrong. Or did I mishear?
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face, it can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Guess I did mishear. This
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heaven shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
So, an election by popular vote then, right? The fairest of all voting.
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that?
Shit.
Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Louise! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Louis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He just admitted he murdered the
Nothing
king.
for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Louis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A kingslayer deserves only death!
Okay, glad there are sensible people among this crowd.
Where's Grius?
But I'm guessing this is playing out a little bit too real. Just with more fantasy settings in. Oh, Grius is about to do something. He's going in for the kill. Denied.
Alsace?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Yeah, apparently this spell is being way too fair.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side.
Considering
So
you
be
murdered
it.
him.
Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Louis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Damned! Hey, Grievous! Grievous!
Dude, I think he did.
Damn it! Louise!
Alsus.
You calling Grievous Alsus?
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis's king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the King's morning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Harold! Finally, we start some fighting.
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Keep it together. Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Anxiety status. Party members have a chance to be afflicted with anxiety in two circumstances. When you are ambushed into battle or when they receive a critical hit from an enemy during battle. Allies afflicted with anxiety will be unable to control archetype skills, and attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things. Pay special attention to the status ailments.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come! Brace yourselves!
Ow. Ow.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Okay, well then, you need to go back.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I don't remember getting... Okay.
Wind!
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him!
He's not anxious anymore.
Time to go offensive.
Let's see.
I will fight with pride.
Good. Okay. I don't have to use my MP.
Please.
The freedom of a wanderer. A tough one.
Oh, okay. That wasn't enough.
Oh, please.
Ow. Okay. And let's go ahead and...
I'll cut you down.
There we
Let's
go. And then get rid of you. And then I sincerely doubt there... I don't remember if there's anything
go for it
after this,
okay.
but let's go
Come
ahead
forth, royal soul.
and just be on the safe
You
side.
can do this.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Guarding seems the wise move.
Fuck off.
Vitus power.
Now,
now I feel better.
Are you prepared?
Alright, just in case, we're back at full health. So close to a level up.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend.
They will not take care of him.
He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death.
You will not have dignity in death.
I have a question for you.
Huckenberg.
That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard, Captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Regolith, Grand Cathedral.
Gotta hurry.
You need to catch up to that night.
Over here!
Okay, so I'm assuming we do have to progress a little bit in here in this first dungeon. I'm assuming it's gonna feel a little bit like the Tartarus in Persona 3 and other dungeons like in the other ones, where you progress a little bit, but then there'll be checkpoints where you'll need to back out and come back after you reset or gain some more status traits or so to better continue onward until you hit a boss that's gonna, or a mini boss that's you'll have to overcome to progress further until you're capped until a specific time of day, like the Day of Calamity most likely. But we'll see. This way. We are upward bound.
This is bad.
Careful. It's going to collapse.
Watch out!
Drat. We've been separated. I say, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Problem is... Damn it. There's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. Got it. We'll catch up.
Alright.
Let us meet again above. Fight well. Be not reckless.
Okay?
Hey, there's gotta be a way forward. We need blah 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 blah. Alright, well let's see how far we can get until she is on my side. Tarnished candelabra.
We've been spotted.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh. They're obviously
Amazing!
Ooh.
Great moves back there.
Nice. I'm already kind of just
They're onto us.
beating their asses without going into battle.
I feel stronger already.
Ooh, he did make it level.
I knew you could do it.
Fuck off.
Great job.
Cool. Alright, I'm already strong enough that I can just plow through them. Let's see. Oh.
Help me!
Blast!
Who the hell are these? Where'd they come from? No, stay back! That damn necromancer. He's attacking defenseless civilians.
Like I'd let you.
We can't just leave them. Come on, we'll have to help.
Peril.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down. Last one.
I will fight his power.
I'll say so myself.
Wind. A tough one.
Are you unhurt?
Yes.
We're all right, thanks to you. Who are you? Which organization do you belong to?
The children!
Please save my son. He's up ahead.
Got it.
We'll look for him. Please, wait here until we send word. Are you lot really with the state army? Oh well, makes no difference in the end. A rescue's a rescue after all.
Understood.
I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. Even children got caught up in all this. Suppose it's not as simple as just bringing the mage to justice. Hi there. Die.
You found us. Get ready, everyone.
Okay.
Very impressive.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Nice.
Great find. Keep it.
Vitamin relaxant. Well, that'll be. Oh, hi. Just showed up out of nowhere.
Well, I say grab it.
Muddled blade.
Alright, how's that?
You could do it.
Treasure.
What do we have?
We're so lucky.
A breeze igniter. A simple wind igniter enables the single target wind skill mage wind when equipped.
What now?
I'll hold on to that for later. Maybe somebody else can use it. Okay, so I believe it's continuing this way.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Ailment Absolution.
We've been spotted.
I knew you could do it. Looks like we're safe for now.
Robust Remedy.
Mama, where are you? I can't get out. Help me.
A child. He must be in this room.
Don't tell me.
This area is a proper mess. We do have to go further. Noble scripture and blessed water.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Ivory staff for the mage, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be all right. Are you hurt?
Okay.
Yeah, I was scared. It was scary. Thank you, sir. It looks like he's okay. I'm going to get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not sure even the state army can handle this.
No.
We've further business to attend to. Take care of the child, if you would.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You'll be careful too.
Let's hurry.
Oh, treasure.
Oh, not bad.
A bomb of life. Noble
Nice
scripture
find.
and help.
Looks like it could be useful.
Expensive medicine, fairy dust, okay, powerful antitoxin made from the blood of a venomous snake, cures poison. Amulet absolution is gets rid of a malady for one item. Paralyze, hex, ice chunk, an unidentifiable blade weapon obscured by mud. Have it appraised. Huh. Use it to enhance gear. Neat. Pristine. Mysterious essence which improves the constitution. Increases max HP by 3. Oh, guess what I'm using that on. The scroll is a sellable item. Small bug that glows with a golden magla. Nobody would buy it, but there's apparently someone out there who's into these things. Okay. Now, is that where we came from?
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting?
No.
There were people struggling to get away. Couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look!
'Tis a sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined.
We've only Lewis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable.
And then...
That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his. You said he's after the royal scepter? Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Lewis takes it in hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims.
We can't let that happen. I mean, we could stop him, right? So, let's keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up.
Damn it.
If he is after the royal scepter, we must stop him, regardless of the cost.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive.
We have to climb that whole way? This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Indeed, we do. The royal scepter chamber is at the top. Let's make haste.
Hurry!
Just a little further. Close now.
Look at that!
Doors up ahead!
And nobody stopped us. Awesome.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Not another dragon's roar, is it?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace. Arthur Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I see.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the Prince?
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well...
We can't reveal the reason for the assassination.
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the Prince. Luis killed the King as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know, then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
And yours at ours.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
I still think that humans are just gonna get up at some point and cause problems.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the King's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back.
Who's gonna tell her?
Have you seen Maria?
I'm sorry, I also have to be this weird cat here, but... I want to hug that tail so badly right now. As well as hug her in comfort after we have to tell her the bad news.
Maria, she's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Ah, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Ah.
Right. Let's hurry.
I figured that gate would be reasonable at some point. Check your approval rating by pressing L1. Archetypes as manifestations of heroes can sense the fame of your user. Will grow more popular naturally and by helping other people. In addition, mag proportionate to your ranking will accumulate daily at any coronation rock, where leading candidates' faces are carved into the surface by the king's magic. You can collect multiple days' worth at once. Huh. Okay. We are 81-21. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of past heroes' souls. As of yet, thou art but a nameless wretch. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. The true king who the people wouldst choose must be as accumulation of the heroes of Eld. If thou shalt use thy power as it is mean to be, the path will open before thee. Use thy strength for justice, and save the people of the realm. Make real the world that was beyond our grasp.
Whoa.
Did that voice belong to your archetype? It's true that under the king's rules, anyone can be crowned, even you. But I think stopping this calamity is way more important than worrying about that right now.
Though stopping the calamity may actually help us become further indebted to the
I
rankings.
see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
You there?
Young man, have you interest in my shop's wares? Don't assume this is just some paltry Bastardi shop. From the Malnova archipelago to Montreal we've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect that fact accordingly, however. We're all sorts of things, from gear with the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in the kitchen.
What do you mean by that last bit? This place is a little suspicious. You want to buy something anyways?
Can we talk?
A baked sweet that eases your anxiety when eaten. Is that what you want? By the way, you have 0 of it, so...
Oh, you're a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined.
You there?
Meet again.
Can we talk?
You said that hitting an opponent with this will make them forget things.
You get one of each.
The Royal Guard is stuck, aren't they?
I'm assuming I need to awaken her
All
power first before I can do any of my bullshit dilly-dallying before the end.
No lookouts that I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well,
It's so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
Even so,
I'd rather have avoiding disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried that the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Is that more? It's more. Just
let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him. Grius is sick as well.
Alright.
Just as I thought. This area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here.
Look.
This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Then let's inside. You all ready? Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead. Might as well try to get some progress in here and see how far I can get.
Doesn't it seem like?
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Look.
So the magma here is so dense. Is the work of that necromancer too? I see. Seems to be locked tight. Seems to be locked tight, so I'm guessing ways to get in here another time. Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. But the mines were... What do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Tobias? We're going in. Right. No time to second guess ourselves. I mean, I gotta awaken her power, right? We gotta press forward.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Like I said, they did not respect the body enough.
Alsus, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsus, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince lives!
The prince is alive!
Oh, there we go.
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean... If that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Hear now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Aislinn Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Alcest, I will see you freed.
Harold.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Synthesis skills. You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special, cooperative skills available according to the party's channel archetypes. Access them by pressing X. Okay, so Chrono Trigger combo skills, basically. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channel is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to an active character's turn icon. So their turn as well as a turn on the scale.
I'm so sorry.
By the way, I just want to state this is basically as far as I've gotten. I got as far as, when I say that, up to as far as you can get into the Grand Cathedral till you're turned back and you have to tell the Lady Gal what happened to Grius. That's as far as I got into Jesse Cox's videos. I have not watched the last few that he's done. So this is now all new to me. So yeah, I had a feeling they were not going to hold on to that corpse of Grius long enough. That kind of sucks. I didn't actually want that to be true, but fuck. Okay, so let's see. Draws enemy attention and takes attacks by enemies. Yeah, why don't we do this?
Is that all?
After me!
Round slash deals weak physical slash damage to all enemies. Sure, why not?
'Tis yours. This is nothing.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's work together.
More strong carriage deals heavy physical strike damage. Rider of the Blade deals heavy physical light damage and increases all allies' attack. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Here.
I'm applied.
Helpful as ever.
Observe the enemy.
Okay. I think we'll just do a. Ow.
It's okay. I'm all prepared.
Now let's try a Rider of the Blade.
Hold nothing back!
How's this?
Oh, it's a weakness. Nice. Okay.
Oh, power of heroes!
Yeah.
I stand waiting.
Let her still absorb.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. What a mess.
Let's just do it.
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Nice.
Seeker!
I'm gonna heal the gal.
Plus need. Behold! We stand together!
Deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy. Lowers the... Ooh! And then magical car raises a barrier that nullifies one elemental attack from all allies. That is MP consuming, but that is good to know, though. Alright, well, since it seems like... I mean, I don't know if this is a light attack or not, but...
Let me help!
Nice to try these out. Get used to these now. See what works. Dragoon Smash!
Too slow! Badly wounded! Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more! Someone heal him!
Let's do this! Not the right move.
Poo poo pee pee bum bum. Hi there, Wrath.
Are you prepared?
Probably close to ending this, but let's see. You know, just be on the safe
I'll get some
side.
distance. With healing power.
I owe you.
I'm stepping back. I defer to you.
Moving to the rear.
Oh god, that was nice. Okay. Alright.
Let's work together.
Let's do it.
Strike true.
I'll do the other one next time. This one's a weak one. Whee! And it is done.
Alsace!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
That's sad.
Okay.
I feel stronger.
I'm gonna have... Oh, I got 2 points. Alright. No. Let's do that. Attack and magic go up. And Greer's is memento.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine?
Yep.
It gives me the same nasty feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Let's just destroy it.
Fucking slash it. Break it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" mean? You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I'd say it's up to her.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Okay, I have no choice. Going right back.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Entrust his belongings to you, to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved, I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
I'd say we'd welcome you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Huckenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
This is another bond?
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight.
Absolutely another bond.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond. Hulkenberg.
I would stake my very life upon it.
I sense the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg. You now study it.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
Gaze into the holographic trading card of mirrors.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable, but unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Today was a very stressful day.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear alone, okay? I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Her bond
Gotta
has
focus
grown.
on the here and now, not the past.
Reduces the mad cause of studying the mage lineage, and the voices of followers can now be heard, even from far away. Huh. Wonder how that will play into it.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Except let's check what's going on outside. I was supposed to have all 130 gigabytes of footage uploaded to YouTube to make way for Warhammer. Only to find nothing happened. Oh man, old man is dead. He'll be finished. Cheese for everyone. Wait, no, scratch that. Cheese for no one.
What?
In Huckleberry's room, she'll get angry if we use without her permission. Cheers. To think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to the real night. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alice's fight is a grand undertaking. We cannot fail him. Fabian's groceries for the inn are all lined up. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, I guess we are just... What? You from the window. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. Okay. Bedtime! Oh, I'm sorry to hear, dude. He's saying that nothing got pushed through, like...
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently, we've been invited to academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life.
Fragile.
Until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Geras has been inherited and returns to Tobias' soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
The heart! First we go for his heart! A hero's essence. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the hero's essence you received from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. Yeah, I know.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
Oh, Plateau will get all the pets and scritches.
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Oh, okay. Oh, something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
Trivial, all of it. More importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will be only a matter of time. So close to the hall of the royal scepter, the plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You sense a self-insert fanfic here, Tabby?
Sorry.
Oh dear. Also, missed these. You missed my little streams? Or just missed these little moments where you could just gawk at things? Oh god. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. Of course. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but Grius as well.
I'd say...
One last matter. I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would like to look to another for orders. Tobias, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be alright.
No objections here. You've certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You're up for that, Tobias. Are you sure about this?
Hold on.
Are you sure I should be giving orders? You're a royal knight.
Fret not.
Think nothing of rank. I'd welcome the advice. May we serve each other well.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain.
Hmm?
A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. But we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Let's focus.
Operation Necromancer Takedown. Lewis Necromancer's subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Lewis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. The deadline is June 21st. Days left, 10. So I've got 10 days worth to do a bunch of bullshit before I can get to him. Alright, this Necromancer anyways. The mission with the deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the Catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in the game over. You must defeat the Necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need the rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourselves. If an action will consume time, your choice will be marked with the clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. Wait, arbitrary deadlines? Oh, that sounds really harsh. Thus is how Persona Likes goes. If you want to upgrade yourself sufficiently, you gotta do some bonding with the peeps, which you have to kind of coordinate the best versions if you want. But I believe you can't do everything in one round. You usually have to do new game pluses to be able to increase the rest of the bonds in a new game, I believe. But I don't know.
Hey there!
Hey, you got a sec? I was thinking, is the Grand Trot just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you could do something cool with it. Curious said that sword was forged with macula. With a little magic, I think I can make
Give
it
it a
glow.
shot.
That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, and see if you can stand on it. While in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area like a hoverboard. You can increase your speed by holding.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head for the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
Nice.
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, what shall I do? Not buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? Yes, it is. Or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on the medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked up by cough. Well, good luck with that. I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elda are anathemia to the sanctuses. The medicine can be purchased at the church, but I doubt they do business with you. Medicine, is it? No, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
I hope it's not too much trouble.
I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
If so...
St. Firmus Church should be on Salomio Street. Think they'll sell us the medicine?
Let's give it a shot.
Pagan's Dilemma. You need to purchase the Breath of Fresh Air of medicine and deliver it to the requester. It's apparently in a blah 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 blah. Increases tolerance for rest of accessory. Until the 16th. Rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You can even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you could expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. To review requests you've already taken in quest selection. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request, it will be expired. You no longer require rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. Review deadlines and blah blah blah.
What's happened? What's happened?
I know I'm worrying about it won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Garrus. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabian's face, I just can't shake the guilt.
Yeah.
You're right. There's much and more to do before we could feel sorry for ourselves. We were only beside him for a short time. We risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally. Still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father. He was a man who put family first and country a close second. He looked nothing like. Still, doesn't dwell on it. Garrus would want us to focus on what's ahead. It would be right.
What's happened?
Hey! May I ask you just one thing? Are you going to the Grand Cathedral?
Why?
Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself. There's no need to be so worried. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I've got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral. You could always use more information, couldn't you?
What?
Information? I'm what I call an informant. I sell information. So how about it? Are you interested in paying for knowledge? Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using analysts. Informants can be found skulking in the taverns across Etronia. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. Give you information you purchase in the items of Lava. Learn about the courtesy of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. According to the reports, it's teeming with monsters. Sure, why not? Hey! If you set out going to the Grand Cathedral, be weary. I've heard the place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, the Necromancer. Ugh. Just the thought of the bones of corpses moving on their own set of chills down my spine. I've heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. Also heard about a moving stone statue.
Just between us.
I'll tell you why, but there's a status. But there are statuses in there that come to life. Statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've also heard weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light wind in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know a little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. The man's needs to be stopped to the ends of the matters of the cathedral. So scrap a paper, scrap it down, Nice.
Come again, Erita.
Sounds like his information could be useful to us, but honeybee inn, shady looking guy, over there. Okay, speaking of, now that I have you in my party, take one of these. That might actually prove useful then.
Whatever.
Boy, another lad, going somewhere? Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Rumor has it that Lewis, you know the bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up in that lot.
No, how do I wonder?
You've been a lifesaver.
Oh! Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustered tribe? We, too, are rarely seen in the Grand Cathedral.
I see.
Of course. No, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public, after all. So then, any interest in our history? And why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share, if you'd like to know. A storied history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve tolerance. That's going to take some time, so if you had any other plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you want to do? Listen to him?
Fair
today.
enough.
I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I'm always around here. Okay, so he, listening to him is tolerance. I'm not gonna really talk much anymore for these guys, unless it's like really important story-wise.
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that.
I can't believe this freak has not moved from the corpse for ages, even if his stink gets worse and worse. He never says a word, no matter what I ask him. Ask me, mind fog folks like him might be creepier than cadavers.
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. Hey, you there? Do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me. He's in pretty rough shape. We got 4 of him. Want to give him? Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You saved me.
It's been a bit better. You're a kind one. You've been normally paying no mind to a therapist like me. You really helped me. Yeah, take this as thanks. Your assistance. That's nice of you to make the man so happy. I hope he gets better.
I'm just incredulous.
Elder. Go away. If even kids are doing this, the adults are setting a terrible example. Fucking hell.
You've come at a good time.
Hey now, elder lad. It's a nice sword you got there. Relax. I'm no thief. But the sword says you're a mercenary. I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? You're not using it. Let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about the tiny magma crystal shards. I buy them up on order of the Sanctus Church.
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
The accumulators out there gather it too. I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
Mag, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. You're really strapped for money. You could exchange mag here. You'll need both though, so I'll leave it up to you. Alright then, Wrath. You have a good night.
Looking to sell, are you?
Big cities like Grand Trad are the only places you can strand mats. You in?
Yeah, but... That's it.
Oh, what'll I do?
Yeah. It's Bando Smithy.
Come to think of it.
Well, that reminds me. I think we have something that needs appraising. Can I have the shop take a look at it? Don't have to go to the specialists to get your weapons, armor, and igniters appraised. It's a shop attendant, and they should be able to handle it. Unidentified weapons, armor, and magic igniters you obtain can be appraised at a shop. Once identified, they can be appraised.
Hello there.
Oh, I don't see customers of your kind very often. Rise at your leisure, though. The tribe's dealings are your own. Got something to praise you, though. An iron sword, a mass-produced sword made of grand iron. Just earned. You're mine. Meanwhile, okay, I need that spear.
What now?
Yep, there we go.
Hello there.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, plenty of money now.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, what'll I do? Got a minute?
Oh, that's sort of your hip. It's quite cute. You're a mercenary too. You sent out to the Grand Cathedral or something? Hang on there. I was just kidding when I asked. You're serious? The state army's desperate if they're resorting to the help of an elephant.
then.
In that case, let me give you a word of advice. I know some soldiers who made it out of the Grand Cathedral alive. A great many were afflicted with a malady and poison. If you're really going there, make sure you prepare yourself at the church on the general store.
Oh, what'll I do?
Wait,
All right,
did I just...
Go.
Oh. I mean to do that.
Ridiculous.
I know a bit. Don't think about You can't see now. Beds everywhere in the air, and that's where the igniters come in. Not being said. Yeah, fuck off. Wait, lady.
You.
I remember you, Elga. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Geras are working together. Hmm? How did you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Road. But you needn't worry. I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me?
What?
A job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of yours would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on the first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works, to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates her royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be, and to respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns a igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if nothing else. I need to be a level 2, I guess, for wisdom.
Yes.
That's for the best. I'm not interested in sending a child to get killed.
You little bastard, you. Why, you little...
Ooh, okay. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. Oh, he ain't dead.
Think I'll forget this, do ya? Close your
But why?
That's terribly unfair.
Stubborn Stain, what do you think you're doing here? Off with you already. You're blighted on the fair city. Huh. Suppose I'm not supposed to. I'm surprised your ears don't work properly. When did all these undesirables creep into our streets?
That damn Luis.
I'm out of ideas.
Keepers a class act. They don't use any purpose cooks in the kitchen, and even though they work for cheap, yeah, that's good to hear. I must say, having the elder here blight my vision is somewhat unpleasant. These people are the worst.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, an elder, huh? I don't mind you coming in if you're just going to eat. Sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? The Sanctus pilgrims won't hide their contempt from the elder if they see you. Why do they hate the elder? This will clear, it's not me who hates your kind, it's my customers. To be honest, I couldn't care less about tribal sensitivities. I once tried to hire a Parapus girl,
I'm out of ideas.
but the regulars wouldn't stand for it. Something about her being filthy. Though if I could speak freely, I'd say the same thing about most of the Clamar. There's no kind way to say it, but that's simply how things are, in both this city and this country. Take care of your business and be on your way, please. For both our sakes.
What am I gonna do? Eh?
Could you tell me about this?
You are.
What's all this then? Not much to tell, really. Grand Trad is the company, the capital of the country. So Melia Street, where we are now, is where you'll find churches, igniter shops. In other words, the city's privilege are concentrated here. Straight ahead is Regula Cathedral, and the nearby market, which gets quite lively and lively at night. Get down further, you'll find Sunshade Road, an unpleasant place, and where you'll find the gallows. Best to avoid that place, I think. And well, I think that's about does it. I suppose from a traveler's viewpoint, it's quite the city. Don't know why you'd come to me to ask that. Huh? Nobody else would talk to you? Oh, for goodness sake, lad.
What am I gonna do?
What do you think of the Grand Cathedral?
You are.
Is there anything to know beyond it's all become a right mess? It's all that customers chatter about now. Endless whining about how terrified they are of the humans, and I've got to stand here when their tears start flowing and the ale kicks in. And even after all that's happened, some of them still support Lewis. Boggles the mind, I tell ya.
Excuse me?
Kitchen.
I'm out of ideas.
That damn Luis.
Oh?
Oh my, is that a fairy I see?
Oh-ho!
Oh, a real fairy! Well, I'll be.
Sure. but...
Look, I know I'm rare, but do you mean to make such a big deal of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history of fairies. As a boy, my parents would ever tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up with fairy tales. When you've got fairies on the mind. I listened to the man's tale, my imagination might improve. What do you think? Want to listen to the elderly gentleman's story? I'm busy right now. It's certainly not forced you. Let me know if you ever get curious, though.
What's happened?
Gauntlet runner. Wait, who's the gauntlet runner?
Hey.
Don't stare at it. You don't even know who it belongs to. Oh, these are gauntlet runners. I thought they were talking about titles. Somebody.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Hey?
Oh. Oh! That's how it's gonna be, is it? That's how it's gonna be, is it? That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Close your aim. Fool.
This I cannot fathom.
Blimey.
Whatever will I do?
Something up?
I took a breather. It's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know? I was watching the people in Grand Trog. Over my clouding horizons. Meantime, pacing was
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Whatever will I do?
This I cannot fathom.
Oh, come off it.
But there are yet innocents in the Grand Cathedral.
What on earth are you doing?
Oh.
Anelda. Sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from... No, wait. Are you perhaps the elder who's been frequently the hush maybe in of late? Am I that famous?
Grand, innit?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook. But so far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the hushed honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a carapace, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Road, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nydia, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudice. Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, can I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hush Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it's like there. The only catch is my employer has some high-priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
I'd like to learn about the ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's this sound? Are you gonna do that?
Thank you much.
Oh, thank you very much. You're truly kind, agreeing to help a stranger that only just met. I only know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
8 days left. Wisdom and some money.
Come on!
It's like that you're agreeing to help that guy? I suppose Fabian has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping the kitchen. What I've heard, the Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabian what he could do to help.
What on earth are you doing?
But there are yet innocents in the blanket.
Blimey.
You little bastard.
Why, you little...
I'm just incredulous.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Hang on a minute, you. You there.
What to do?
The bite.
What to do?
Wait a second!
Hey now, hide your face. We don't want any soldiers noticing you.
Whew.
They might recognize your face. If word gets out that you survived, things might get dicey for us. Alright.
The
Good elder. I'm running out of options here.
This I cannot fathom.
The Grand Cathedral, why, it's... The Grand Cathedral, why, it's... The Grand Cathedral, why, it's...
Hello there.
Sure.
This... Oh, yeah?
Thou. 'Tis in thy hands now.
These are the king's magic. The faces of the highest ranking candidates have appeared on gigantic stone called coronation rocks, which have appeared throughout the land. Interact with them to see who's on top. An amount of mag equal to the people's fate and the protagonist will accumulate the coronation rock. You can collect days' worth of accumulation here. The higher higher the protagonist's popularity, the more mag they collect. Be practicals are...
Yep.
You
What is
little
it?
bastard, you.
What is it?
What the hell's wrong with that rock? It's got people's faces growing on it. It's creepy.
So irreverent.
You dare call it such a thing? How do you know that's the biggest face on there is that His Eminence, Sanctifex Fortin. These seem to be faces of people supported by citizens across the country. His Majesty in the Sky said. For the worst, perhaps the faces you see here are the people who've gained the public's trust. Trust, you say? Utterly ridiculous. If Louis could ever gain enough support to be on par with His Eminence. Forget the rock. Is it even safe for us to be here? The human back there is far creepier.
What in tarnation's going
Disgusting
on?
human. The official's really leaving its corpse to rot? What happens if it is? Clogier, how has His Majesty Imperial considered?
Look at that.
You are in
You
uproar.
little bastard, you.
I can't believe it.
A lot of Richie's dying, I hear.
Monsters like that.
Okay, everyone. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call this a short night here. I'm unfortunately beginning to daze a bit. This is definitely the exposition dump heavy episode here, since I only got as far as I could at the start of that dungeon. But hopefully I might be able to continue a little bit more tomorrow, depending on how things go. But we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I will definitely try to continue more on Wednesday if I can, while I have the time. Until then, everyone, thank you for tuning in. I hope I was able to keep things entertaining enough for you all. Thank you for following along with the story. And until next time, I wish you all a good rest of your night, morning, day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Take care. Meow.